Z-Boyd, come play with us.
So let's see if we can finish up the acts today, get all of our ascendancy points. Hey, there we go. Weird thing I noticed with this act is they added some new new secret map that didn't really seem to do a whole lot. It just was a shortcut between various areas. But you probably want to go through the areas normally just to make sure you get all the bonus passive points. Right, precision, we don't want to level up. We're just using it for an extra aura. Oh, okay, now I remember where I am. What would I tell someone looking to start Path of Exile? Save yourself! But if you are serious about it, it's best to start at the beginning of a new league, which is, we just had a new league start a few days ago, so now's a good time to start. I recommend doing selecting solo self-find mode when you create a new character, just because I feel like the game's better balanced when you can't just go and buy items from other players. You have to actually find and craft all the equipment that you use. So I think that makes the game a lot better. I know a lot of people would disagree, but they are wrong. Oh right, I forgot I've got this counter attack that's pretty good, that just kind of blows everything up. No, is what you would want. Yeah, could use some better equipment. It's still early days here. I have to pay attention. There's a little mark that appears over the character's head when the counterattack can be used. But it only stays up for a couple seconds. And now it appeared, but there wasn't really anything to use it against. But I used it for the one stray enemy. Again with the poison. Yeah, they really like their poison-themed equipment that isn't actually poison-themed. Okay. We're gonna do some mining here. Yep, and we defeated everybody. I should go back to the town really quick just because they've used up all of the gold over the weekend. I need to give them some gold so they can get to work on their boat trip to bring me back treasure. Just double check, our boat is on its way. 36 minutes to go. For the passive points, you should generally use them as you get them. With some of the special things like Chaos Inoculation, it's something that you really want to set up first. So with that one, I didn't use it right away. I waited until I had the other stuff that I wanted to go with it, and then I spent all those points at the same time. Because that one has a lot of downsides, so if you're not ready for those downsides, it's problematic. But most of the time, you just want to use your points as you get them. My character is a trickster. So it starts out as the shadow class, and then when you get an ascendancy, I pick trickster, which is fast, has good defenses, just an all-around strong choice. Okay, well, I'm a sucker for staffs. even though I'm not really using a staff. Let's see, any of these usable? None of these are super great. Some of them are good for other builds, but not this build. Oh, that's a special league. You get your own town, and you get money, and you give it to them, and then they send out boats, and they trade for you, and then they come back, and you get whatever stuff they found. Oh, and I leveled up, so because I won't use it immediately, I'll wait till enemies stop attacking me. Then we will use it. Okay, use this. 8 damage for each aura, which will give me a nice damage boost. So that gave me another 900 DPS or so. Yeah, you kind of own your own town in this league, and you have them mine stuff for you, and go on boating expeditions, and you get gold drops that you can spend at the town, and that's the only purpose of the gold. The game didn't have gold before this league. Okay, so this woman is trying to resurrect her dead boyfriend. It turns out as well as you can expect, and then we have to kill the zombie boyfriend. Today's been more zombie-centric than I expected. Be sure to look forward to Zombie Fun Run when it comes out later this year from Z-Boyd Games. Okay, her boyfriend was pretty easy to defeat.
How could I have been?
Okay, so now we'll go back to town. Zombie Fun Run will be awesome. And we talk to her in town. She gives us a little book that gives us another
Watch
passive
yourself.
point. Okay, and what are we gonna use it on? Yeah, let's use it on this. We're gonna actually see how many do we got. Energy Shield Mastery, Caster Mastery. We've got Mana, Lightning, Preservation, Energy Shield, Critical, Shield Invasion. Okay, so we got a decent number of those. We should grab the Leech Mastery. Raise our maximum total. Because we're gonna go ahead and get the next ascendancy will give us a bonus for however many masteries we have. Does anyone come to Path of Exile for the plot? There are people who are interested in the plot. I don't think anyone comes to Path of Exile just for the plot, though. Okay, good. Yeah, they're not really enough for me to want to worry about it. And that is... Okay, this is really good, but not for my build. So I'll just go ahead and throw it in the stash. Gold flask seems like we... Oh, yeah, so here's something silly. I forgot to get rid of the life potions that do absolutely nothing for me now that I'm using Chaos Inoculation. Okay, so Consecrated Ground, that is good for this. Kind of mediocre mods. Don't really need armor. Okay. Okay, so... I don't like that either. Actually decent. Sure. Okay, that's not terrible. We'll go with that. And let's try to figure out that there. You know, we'll just this here. Let's see. Rarity. Do we get anything fun for rarity? No, not really, but we'll just use that. So we have something there. We can replace our flask with something better when we figure out something better. How many people are on the Path of Exile team? I do not know. It started out small, but that was over a decade ago, and they're owned by a big company now, so I can only assume that they are big as well. Especially since part of the team works on Path of Exile, and part of the team is working on Path of Exile 2. And Path of Exile keeps getting updates. And Path of Exile 2, obviously, they're working hard to get that done. Let's just swap this order so that we have more of a rotation we could do. Okay, and there's our next area. Woohoo! Activator thing. In this area, there is a mini boss fight with a bunch of strong enemies that we need to do to get an extra passive point. And we should it should show up just along our normal path. Okay, so we got a fire wand that boosts cold gems. Kind of a mismatch there. They want to, but what they were intending on doing is just making Path of Exile 1 turn into Path of Exile 2. But then they got cold feet and decided we want to back up in case people don't like Path of Exile 2, since we're planning on making various changes that we don't know if they're going to be popular. So then they split it off to make it its own thing. But Path of Exile gets major updates every few months. So if there's a game that doesn't really need a sequel, it would be this one. Okay, here's the boss fight that we need to do. And we defeated it. Excellent. So we will go back.
Michael.
And yay, we got another passive point.
There you going. Don't do anything I would.
Okay, so see any other. Let's go with our shield block now. That'll give us some good defenses against magic. Let's see. Right now our spell block is 42%. So almost half of all spell attacks we just block. But with enough passives invested in it, we can get it up to 80%. So only 1 in 5 spells would actually hurt us, which is really good for defenses. Because the shadow generally has good evasion, which is good for regular attacks. So if you've got evasion and high spell block, then you have really good defenses against just about anything. And so we follow the path, make sure to activate our waypoint. And then usually the door to the next area is over this way. bosses in this game are usually much, much quicker than something like Elden Ring. And there is our door to the next area. This is the Solaris Temple. We have to do both of these temples. We have to find a little orb in each one, and that will let us go to the boss fight for this act and finish the act. I'm over leveled for this area, so I should probably just avoid the monsters and just try to get to the end as quick as possible. Gold. Okay, there is the waypoint for this area. Then the stairs, I think, should be somewhere close. Just getting some magic items to try something in the town that I haven't done before, where you can break down items for magic dust. And lots of evil lions and living statues. This dungeon. Yes, there are. The visibility of what's actually going on is sometimes difficult, because there's so many explosions and spell effects. One of my favorite moves is Firestorm, and it makes the screen pretty much unusable, because you just have fire covering the sky. Yeah, we are in the Solaris Temple. It's very pretty. And then we're gonna go to the Lunaris Temple after this. Okay, I think we're almost at the boss. Yep, this looks like the boss room.
Low on mine.
And we won! And we have the sun orb, and we make sure to get our recipe. Traps and mines, not for us right now. Okay, so any of these usable. This would be okay if we were doing fire damage. This will save in case we want to use it for something else. These will give away. Oh, this looks interesting. What do we got? We have empty suffixes, some move, some rarity. Let's compare it to what we've got. 207, 70, and this one is less, but we can upgrade it with quality. So we'll lose a little bit of energy shield, but it has rarity on it, which is nice. And also we'll have to recolor it. So yeah, I think it will lose a little bit of movement speed, but we'll get more resistances. I don't know. The rarity is nice, but it's probably not worth the investment to do that. But that was close. That was almost something that we could use. Okay, suffixes are empty. Rare items have 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes at max. So if we look at the detailed description of these boots, it says it has 3 prefixes and 1 suffix. So it has 2 empty suffixes, which means that we can take it to the to the crafting bench, and put a suffix on it if we want to. And prefixes and suffixes have different modifiers, and they give various bonuses based on what you select. But like I said, the boots were maybe slightly better than what we have, but not really worth spending items to upgrade them. So not gonna worry about it. But now we're going to run back to our town really quick. And let's see, how much does our ship have left? Ship will be back in 18 minutes.
What was I doing again?
Okay, we can't upgrade that. Can upgrade this though. Now can disenchant magic or rare items, which we have not done before, but let's go ahead and try disenchanting some stuff.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, and we gotta put a disenchanter on it. Okay, so let's see if there's anybody we can hire for that purpose.
Yes. Who would you like to hire?
Okay, so we don't have anyone that we can hire for disenchanting. We do have a good miner we can hire. We can hire another miner.
Oh, okay. Yes, that'll work. One more for the mines. Done.
Okay, and then yeah, so that's it. We need to find somebody to disenchant. I wonder, can we just stick anybody there? Like, let's try sticking that guy there.
Assignment.
Our miner rank 1. Does that do anything?
What have you got?
Okay, so that says it'll take 2 hours to do that. So not very effective if they don't know what they're doing. I don't actually know. I think Mayor, Patron Saint.
Done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mayor. But let us go back now on to the Lunaris Temple. So we've already done this map, so we just want to run to the next area. Triple circuit. Oh, is that better? No, but not terrible. Okay, so the door is right here. Yay, we found it. Okay, and then the temple is just over this way. Okay, here's a little optional boss. And it was defeated very easily.
Just need a moment.
Okay, we got another place we can mine for ore. And for this one, you just have to fight all of the enemies that pop up until it finishes. And it is finished. And then here we go, Lunaris Temple. Woohoo! Grab that, gives us something. Don't really care about it. Lightning penetration support gem. Was there a character limit? No, I don't think so. Some of the names get really long. And I leveled up. So I'll take a moment to assign a point in the spell block tree when there are no enemies attacking me. Oh, better use that. I almost died there. I wasn't paying attention. Another 4% to spell block. Now our spell block is 46%, so we're almost at 50. We will get 50 with the next passive point. So in Path of Exile, pretty much the rarest thing that can drop, besides just like a perfectly rolled item with all the best modifiers, would be a mirror. And what a mirror does is that you can use it on any non-unique item and it will duplicate it. And it is extremely rare. I have never seen a mirror in the game drop. I think at one point I had like a mirror fragment drop. I think like got one or two of those, and you need 20 of them to turn into a mirror. So this is an extremely rare item.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
And most people, if they're in a league with other players, they'll use a mirror to copy one of the best items in the game that players have crafted. Or they'll just sell the mirror because it's very expensive. Because it's extremely rare. So if we have a mirror pop up on the stream, that will be an extremely unlikely occurrence. We got a shrouded shrine, so now we're all foggy. Enemies have a hard time hitting us. Other place we can mine. Okay, got everything. Upgrading a couple of our spells. Are there non-passive points? No, there are not. There are no active points. Passive points are just points you use to give bonuses to your character, and that's how you level up. So if you see stairs going up, that means you're going the right way in this dungeon. Or at least on this map. Okay, I think that's the last staircase up. So the boss will be at the end of this section. Because it's called the passive tree. The passive tree, you activate it with passive points. If it was just a tree, then people would expect it to be a tree. Like outside with fruit and stuff. I didn't come up with the terminology. And we've got the moon orb. So now we have the sun orb and the moon orb. We don't forget to grab our crafting recipe. They did a ring. That is terrible. That's not great either. Guess you could call it a skill tree. But you press the P key to open up the tree.
Good
I
luck.
don't think I need to be doing that right now.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember I was gonna check, see if they had a better shield. And doesn't look like they're selling the kind of shield I am looking for. So okay, on to
Just need
we can go get some more stuff for our town right here. Petrified Amber. This one you just have to defend the tree from attack. You have to defeat enemies before they start attacking the tree. And they did a little damage, but not much to the tree. I go down here to the bridge. That was truly a passive tree. Just stood there, hoping we would protect it. Okay, and then this is a really straightforward map. You just have to go straight on the bridge, and there should be the boss door about halfway on the bridge. Okay, but first we're gonna do a little thing for Alva, the Master Explorer. She's building a dungeon for us, and we have to go in and fight monsters to upgrade the dungeon and add doors.
It's time.
And we've got a very short amount of time. You gotta hurry and defeat enemies. The faster you defeat enemies, the more time it gives you. Okay, we got a stone of passage. Lets us open up one of the locked doors in the dungeon. So we're gonna go open up that door to the left. And we're gonna try and defeat more enemies before we run out of time. Because the more enemies you defeat, the more stuff it gives you at the end. And our time is about out. We defeated most of the enemies, not all of
Good
them.
job, Exile.
We get anything good? No, we did not get anything good, but
I suppose
you
have
can
your
see our
reasons
dungeon
for
got
why it's
upgraded.
about
That room is a tier 2 now, and we got a little door to the chasm. That is an excellent question. Why does she need our help? She's a master explorer. She's not a master monster fighter. Okay, oh, we got another passive tree for us to defend. Stay away. And we have successfully defended the tree. Okay, here is our boss room. Oh, but we've got 2 more things to help Alva with. So let's go fight the boss and then we'll go look for those Alva bots. Okay, so this boss has Lunaris and Solaris we have to defeat, and they keep swapping position on us.
Low on mana. Just need a moment.
And we defeated the 2 bosses. That unlocked Act 2. Not Act 2, Act 9.
Eclipse cold pride, flaming rage, and pass be sun and moon.
Talk to Sin. We get some pantheons we can select for various bonuses. We'll go with that. Okay, let's go help Alva before we head on to Act 9. There's another Alva spot. Just defeat these enemies. We can talk to her.
There you
Got
are.
halls. We
Ready
can
to
get
read.
jewelry or lightning. Well, we're doing
The more
lightning,
you kill,
so
the more
let's
you
go with
change
lightning.
man. Let's go.
All of our moves are lightning themed. That means we need to defeat the mini boss down here at the bottom. Then we go and fight a bunch of monsters, see if we can get any of those stones of passage so that we can open up some of these locked doors. And we are not finding those stones of passage. Where are they? There we go, there's one. Now we run over to the left before our time runs up, open the entrance passageway. Now we are out of time.
Good job, Exile. That
Okay,
room
so the
now
halls
radiates with energy.
turned into Lightning Workshop, and now there's a passageway to the entrance from that spot. Okay, and then our last Alva spot on this map, right over here.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Got a gem cutter prism. Those are nice to upgrade our skills. Okay, stop attacking me so I can go talk to Alva.
Ah, there
Okay,
you
what do
are.
we got?
Ready
The
to read
sparring
the
room.
The more you kill, the more you change my map.
Let's change
And
it to
the closer
currency
we get
items.
to
That's
fight.
safer.
Let's go.
the most awkward typo you could make? Do not know. Defeated every enemy but one.
Good job. The architect of the vault has taken that.
Hey, we upgraded that. Any good? No, not really. But this we might be able to make use of. Let's see, what's free? Prefix? Okay. So it's got some resist, it's got lots of attributes for everything, so that's good. Got some armor if we want to stick some armor in. Okay, back to the town. I'm a lot more gold, and
Welcome to How Goes It? Fair weather.
some stuff of what. Yeah. Here first,
Hello, hello,
sell our
hello.
items. We don't really want either of these. That amulet we might
Happy
start
hunting.
using. Let us see what
You
the
should
ship
check out
has
Hale.
brought. Okay, rewards. Gloves, not great. This has a lot of life and rarity, but we don't use life on this build. Goblin Edge is a unique item, so we'll take that. Can't really use it because we're using magic, but we'll put it in the stash for later. Did we get anything nice? We got another gem cutter prism. Some more runes. Let's see, what do we need to upgrade? We need a lot of gold for this upgrade, and we need a river rune. I don't know if we have any of those yet. We have river? Yep, we do have river runes. So let's go ahead and upgrade lightning tendrils. Now it is 11% quality. Is good. Let's see, we've got 2,284 gold. Getting crimson and petrified amber. We got lots of smelted bars. Got some bismuth ore. Do we still need bismuth ore? Oh, we can upgrade the smelting, which gives us more smelting boundaries. We don't really need right now, but we'll need other upgrades as well. Let's see, about shipping improvements. We still need bismuth ore for that, and that gives us more places we can go to. Oh, it reminds me we need to select our next boat. Okay, so we don't really want this stuff. We'll discord. Actually, no, we'll just take it. Then, okay, select our port, go to Ribbonfell. We need Ori Halcum and pumpkins. So, the Ori Halcum bars will give them 80. Give them some of the other kind. Got lots of, how many pumpkins do we need? 53, but we got lots of pumpkins. Give them 200. Okay, we want to keep our risk at 0, so this will do. Set sail, 36 minutes. Okay, so we will have Yeah, there's unique items are just special
We're always
items that have their own special modifiers and a story and a name to them, and there are hundreds, probably thousands of unique items in the game right at this point.
Oh, it's
So we
you.
can't really do any disenchanting yet, but let's go ahead and throw these items in.
Onward and upward, as Danig might say.
Oh, and we do have gold. Let's see if we can find a
Yes, we've got a
disenchanter.
promising list of picks. Our team continues to grow.
Oh, we got our first disenchanter, and they're level 1. Now, not great, but
I'll handle their induction.
it's better than no disenchanter,
Oh, hello there.
and probably better than sticking that miner or whoever we had disenchanting. Okay, so we have our disenchanters set up,
Well,
and yeah, oh, so I guess disenchanting does take a long time even with a disenchanter. Takes an hour and a half, but we'll throw some stuff in there. And you don't have to be playing the game for it to do all its stuff. Oh. Yeah, unique items aren't actually unique because they're the set items. It's kind of weird that way. Okay, let's check out our amulet. It has fire and lightning resist, and this has lightning resist. And all resist. So let's see what happens if we swap it out. Okay, our stats go up. Our cold resist goes up, but our other resists go down. Energy shield goes down slightly, mana goes up slightly. The big thing is our increased rarity. And also we've got an extra slot that we can put something in on it. So we have prefix slot. Okay, so not anything we can really put on it yet. We really want to be able to put energy shield on it. Temple ramparts. Okay, so but still it gives us a little extra increased rarity, which means we get better stuff from monsters. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff and start Act 9. I can't come up with yet another unique name. It's too much. Oh, cool, we leveled up. I didn't even notice. Okay, so now grabbing the next spell block, and our next one is the good notable node, which gives a lot of spell block and also some energy shield from our shield. So now we are officially at 50% spell block, so we block every other spell that comes our way.
That was fun.
I gotta watch for corrupted blood, because that can kill me pretty quickly.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I don't know about you, but I don't want my blood to be corrupted. So, it does make us sound like we're in some sort of old-timey novel where somebody has a wasting away disease. Sorry, Mom, I can't go to the dance. I have corrupted blood. This is the blood aqueduct.
The dark.
I am just keep your eyes sharp. You can.
Oh, you must.
Yeah, I don't actually know why there's a blood aqueduct. It doesn't seem like that's something you'd need. Okay, anyway, the staff's not bad, but not using a staff.
What can we do for you?
Sell a bunch of stuff.
See ya.
Here. Okay.
Can we be of help?
Are there any good wands that we could grab?
Take care.
Hey, we really haven't been getting much essences in this. Want a better wand. Okay, I'd be able to work with that. Large amount of lightning damage, large amount of cast speed. Okay, so we'll save that for later. And we'll put our staff in for later. Oh, I forgot to sell that.
Yes.
See ya.
Don't know. That is... when you put it that way, it is rather worrisome that there's just this whole aqueduct of blood. Where is the blood coming from? You're going to the descent into madness. Whoa-ha-ha-ha. Surprise of all surprises, you're supposed to go down.
Just need a moment to catch my
Down this way, and then we gotta find another hoist downwards. I mean, if it wasn't for all of the monsters shooting me, this would be quite a nice walk. You got all this snow. It's all downhill. I mean, what more do you want out of a walk? No, but easy paths and walking and down. It does look like the beginning of Diablo 4. The Bastiri Desert. We go from snow to desert. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, Blood Aqueduct didn't make a lot of sense. Okay, we gotta complete the syndicate encounter. So we go inside, we destroy these little totem things that heal the enemy, and then we fight the boss. And we have Guff here.
Numpty to this job. It's an old pirate.
Bargain.
Keep your word or lose your head.
And sometimes they drop stuff, and other times they don't. But the goal is to earn a bunch of intelligence points as you're investigating the syndicate. I hate this map because it's so large, so it's really easy to miss stuff. But we found the chests we're looking for. So we just have to stand here and fight a bunch of monsters. You may have noticed a pattern in this. We gotta go fight these sand Goliaths. And then we get the Stormblade. We have to deliver to them in town. Then they give us something that lets us progress. Throat stabber.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
We got the Society's Remorse card. Okay, come on, where's the place we're supposed to be going? Like I said, I hate the desert. That's one of the places, the foothills, so we'll usually a checkpoint around here somewhere. This monster is kind of funny. Probably one of the reasons why they want to make a Path of Exile 2, so less funny and more monstery. Okay, sandstorm, so we go back to town.
Some keep your eyes sharp.
Humanity.
You did it. They found.
Have you ever heard my... Well, it took...
Grab our storm,
When I
and
was
we can go for that way. Okay, so we've got a lot of okay mods. It's not really cool.
take care.
Back to the desert. Okay, the circles on the items, it's like Final Fantasy VII materia slots that you can stick gems in. And that's how you get all of your abilities, by slotting them into your equipment.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Okay, we saved our passive tree. Got the sand pit. First, we're gonna get our shield block improvement. So now we are at 60% spell block.
Low on my...
Chakari, Queen of the Sands. It's a giant crab. Oh, scorpion. That makes more sense. Okay, so you deal damage to it, and then you just kind of have to walk and wait for it to chase you to the next area while you fight a whole bunch of little scorpions. Okay, and now... Oh, this is new. Okay, come on, just let me go to the boss room. Find a bunch of more scorpions before it pops up for the last phase of the fight. Let me fight you! Stop hiding in the sand! And we defeated it, finally!
Rest, my child. Be free from the torments of immortality.
Desert crabs. Everyone loves desert crabs. Do they?
Shields should... Can we be of help? Be careful. Exile.
Okay. So we got another passive point. I pick a mastery. Go with crit strike multiplier per energy shield on the shield. Which isn't very good now, but in the future it will be good. Okay, on to the boiling lake. Act 9 really isn't good with the liquids. Lake's on fire. Aqueducts full of blood. Just not a good place to live. Okay, we got our passive tree that we must defend. Okay, we have defended it! Yay!
You there, local. Come.
Okay, and we can help Gwen in here. She wants to blow up stuff. And we are happy to help her blow the stuff up. Oh, Soul Eater, those are bad news. That means that the enemy becomes more powerful with every death nearby, and since there's usually a lot of enemies nearby, they can get super powerful. We were able to defeat it. Okay, so we have to set up the bombs, the dynamite, to blow up remnants and these little skulls and chest signs. Fire damage. We're fine with fire damage because we don't do fire damage. So we'll put one there. Yeah, really don't care about fire damage, so put another one there. And we'll set another thing of dynamite here. And we'll put one way over there.
Shall we light it up?
Okay, then we detonate the dynamite.
I should also mention...
And
This might have
then
boxes.
monsters pop up out of the
You
holes.
can take him. Go get him, local. You did it. You did it. Most of the locals I grabbed for this job don't last
Okay, I
long.
defeated all the monsters. We grab the chest, see if there's anything good. Okay, so we got a shield. Spell damage, spell crit, good resist. But the energy shield on it's not amazing. So, close but no cigar.
Huh, yes.
Hey, thank you. Stone ring, that'd be nice, but we don't really have enough
I'll
points
finish
to
up here.
buy
See
anything
you
from
again
her.
soon.
Okay, boss time. Oh right, I forgot. Yeah, so this boss petrifies, but I have an ability that makes it so petrification does nothing on me. So that's good. Got basilisk acid? Or basilisk acid.
You have done
Now that good luck.
Yes.
Oh, that's... Okay, that is actually really good. That shield is so close, but not quite.
Hi.
But the gloves are really nice. Main problem is we're gonna have to make it all blue. But it's doable because it's a dexterity and intelligence glove. Excellent resists, and it has good evasion and energy shield on it. Four sockets. Get up. Need to get it all blue. Hit it with this item until we get the colors we want. And it's more likely to do blue and green. So we got all blue, that's nice. May need to adjust some resist. Yeah, if we switch that to fire, I think it'll be okay. Oh, and I forgot. Okay, so what do? We could get a substantial amount of energy shield on it. We could get another 40 on it, so that'd be more than what we have now. Or we could just stick fire resist on it and it won't affect anything else. Yeah, so, let's go ahead and just stick some fire resist on it for now. We might upgrade that later.
Exile.
See, how much does our ship have left? 7 minutes.
Greetings.
That's good.
See you.
Energy soda. Yeah, nope, there are no energy sodas in this game. Oh, we got Alva. Maybe we can finish off with Alva stuff.
Ah, there you are. Ready to read. History repeats itself.
Okay, so what do we got? Torture cages. We want to upgrade those and then get the top left door open. Possible. I went the very much wrong way. Ah, not going my way. Really messed that up. Going into a dead end, so I'm running out of time. Didn't get the door opening item there, so no doors for us this time.
Good job.
This is the one we have to defeat the corrupted growth, so we don't just hang out in the middle. We have to go around and fight these things, but they're pretty easy.
Low on mine.
Die. And there was a second one. I think this one is the one we just have to wait out. Yep. Okay, and there's another Alva. Got here, vault. We can upgrade the vault. Sounds good.
Time to go.
Down a passage, so now we gotta find some doors to open. We'll open this door to the chasm. And I'm just gonna leave. I wanna track down remaining it. Okay, and then the last Alva spot. And like I said, once you get all the incursions gone, then it opens up a huge dungeon with cool stuff.
Time to go.
But so we're not going to be able to finish it in this map, but we're almost there. So next time we run into Alva on a different map, we will be able to finish the dungeon. Oh, we defeated all the enemies. Nice, and we had 8 seconds to spare. An opal scepter, those are sometimes good.
Equine was obsessed.
Mana is magic points. It's your MP.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Gotta go do an ascendancy trial. You have to do all of those to unlock more ascendancy points. Supposed to just dodge those things, but I've got enough regen that I don't worry too much about it. Our crafting recipe for attributes, and then our plaque, our completion. We just need the one in Act 10. Then we will be able to go get some more ascendancy points. Why does it say reserved under your mana? That's because you have different auras that you can reserve mana with. And so you can't use that mana while they're reserved, but the aura gives you some sort of bonus. Like this lets me regenerate, this gives me more mana. Well, no, this one gives me more mana recharge. Tempest Shield boosts my spell block and lets me shoot lightning out of the shield. And then Discipline raises Energy Shield, which is my HP. Because I'm using Chaos Inoculation, which gets rid of your regular HP. Yeah, some of the bosses are rather talkative. Oh, I just leveled up. Go to the town. First, sell some of this junk. Actually, instead of selling it, let's just throw it all to the
Oh, it's you.
19%.
On it. On it. That'll do.
Okay, and then let us see what the ship has brought us.
You got some goods in from Riddle.
Okay, we got Fidelitus's spike. I think I might already have one of those. Some not very good weapons and random crafting items. Okay, so we got lots of treasury gold.
Just need a moment.
Gold in the treasury, I mean. Did we upgrade this yet? No, we need more bismuth ore.
Ahoy there!
But let's go upgrade our runesmith thing. Oh, we still don't have enough gold for that. Almost. Okay, so we already have this unique item, which, yes, I know, defeats the entire purpose of a unique item if you can get 2 of them. That's just how this game works. Yes, you can have one person have multiple of the same unique item. You could join a party and have everybody using the same unique item. They're really not unique at all. It's a bad name for them. It really just means named item. Like it has a special name and it always has the same kind of bonuses on it.
Low on mana.
Oh, there we go. Defeated all the enemies there. Got our checkpoint. Got our crafting recipe. I forgot to set some stuff in the shipyard. I forgot to tell them to go to the next
What
place.
do you need?
So, shipping petrified amber. Gotta. I'll just do that. Okay, so we go back. They want a lot of petrified amber. We've got some petrified amber bars. Okay, and then we set off
They're on their
for
way.
more treasure. Just throw
We're all
all this random junk.
We'll get to it
There.
right away.
Not terrible.
We'll get to it right away. I'm on it.
Okay,
What have you? Good luck to you.
Decision.
let's mess around with this ring before we leave. Amber is like petrified wood and stuff, but it's sap. Oh, we're mining it. Okay, again, we don't have our energy shield modifiers yet, so... But let us just check here. Okay, so that boosts our intelligence by a nice amount. And also 11399. It gives us a big DPS increase because of the cast speed bonus. So we'll switch that in, and we gotta change out some fire resist. Okay, now we've got good resist, and we have a nice bit of cast speed from this, as well as more intelligence. Okay, yeah, so that's it. We're about out of time. We're almost done with Act 9, and Act 10 is the last of the story acts, and then you go into maps, where there's over 100 different maps, and they have different levels and ranks, and you have to work your way up and fight the super bosses and all that fun stuff. But that's still a bit off, but we are getting close to finishing the story mode. Thank you everyone for coming, watching us, and be sure to tune in next time and keep making and playing games. Goodbye!